Okay, let's get to the deck profile. To be honest, this is quite a peculiar deck that the idea was originated from I think on Master Duel meta for like how many months ago? I don't know. I really like the deck and I try to use this basically every season, but eventually I use Trickstar instead for the last like what how many 2 seasons because I also like Trickstar and this deck didn't quite cut it for the past like 2 months maybe. Mainly due to the fact that I don't know, it's harder to OTK these days. The previous 2 months were pretty rough because of the tier matchup. So tier has way too many things. And also now with Bistio, you can't really OTK them consistently because back in the day you just go access code, right? Alongside with something else, and then you're gonna buff their attack and then you just attack all games. Now upon entering the battle phase, you're gonna see a Bistio, and that is pretty rough. That is pretty rough. So we're gonna try it our best. At least we reached Master 5 with this. I don't want to keep going because I always save the Master 5 to Master 1 progress for Sky Striker. So yeah, let's go into the deck profile card by card. First off, we have one off Maxi. The one off because I don't want to draw like three of them or like two multiple. I guess two is not bad, but if you get called by, it's going to be a dead card next turn as well. So I don't want to draw too many maxi. I prefer having like more spells to break their board. We have the two charmer with area and dark, so you can search them off using spirit charmers. You only run two of these because this gets negated by ash. It also gets negated by Rukalos, which is kind of devastating because you see it has the potential to set one monster from the deck to your field, and that counts as a special summon. So Rukalos can actually negate this. So that's pretty silly. So we have the two of these. You can run any two to be honest. It doesn't have to be water and dark. I just run them because I'm missing like a dog in the main deck and also water. So I run two of these. We have, next up is we have like a bunch of monster that can special summon while you have spellcaster in the field. We have Inari Fire and Gigabyte with two different attributes. We also have two Hat Trigger alongside one performance damage juggler because this can search out a Hat Trigger. We also have Ran Ryu, special summon. It's just wind attribute. We also have Ecclesia, light monster, also Fleur de Lis, because this one has high attack. You can special summon at any point. And it should be the Iris Source Soul, so you can jump jump this into the Iris. But I think Fleur de Lis is like good in its own way. So we have Happy Feather Duster, cannot escape the back row with recently you see more back rows, especially the Branded Beast and Branded Regained. Those are pretty annoying. We have Lightning Storm. You also have 3 copies of Mind Control alongside with 2 change of heart to steal their monster because essentially you are playing with a lot of charmers in the extra deck. You have 6 of them, right? Hida, Wind, Asa, Area, Lina, and Dark. So if you steal their monster, you make the Charmer accordingly, and then you immediately steal that monster back from the grave. Now the shuffler is like limited, so it's easier to grab them back now. So the struggle we had for the past few months is like rough. It's very rough for this deck. Now it may come back because provided we have like Bistio, but at least the shuffler is limited now, so it's good. We have one monster reborn also. It heavily hampered by the shuffler. Uh, just be careful when you revive a dark or light monster though, unless you want to bait a Bistio early so you can finish them up in battle phase. So they don't hold it in the battle phase. I mean, smart players they still hold it, but I don't think they're gonna hold it against like Charmers of all things. We have 3 Into the Void. Cannot run Upstart Goblin in an OTK deck. We have 2 Pot of Desires. You don't want to draw a lot of these because banishing 10 in the 40 card decks is pretty rough. So we have 2 copies of these just so you can see it more often. Also not breaking, just draw into more desired. It's not good. So we have Mobile Engage with also Hornet Drones, as well 3 Widow Anchor, which is stealing opponent's stuff with 3 Mind Control, 2 Heart, and 3 Widow Anchors. That's why we are loading with a lot of spell here as well with Into the Void. Lightning Storm paired with Duster. We have 2 triple tactic talents. We have also Awakening of the Possessed. Now this card is very strong. I like this card a lot. Also, you can show again 300 attack for each different attribute you control. So that's why we have a bunch of different attribute here, right? You just jump into a field and it just buff your monster like crazy, and it can be search of a spirit charmer. So that's why we're running three of these. We also have super polymerization, one copy of each. So you have Mud Dragon and Garura in the extra deck. You have two Call by the Grave just so you can negate like an emergency Bestial in the hand during the battle phase. But if they have multiple Bestial, then I don't know what you're gonna do about that. I just don't know. I just don't know. Yeah. So that round up the meta. In the extra deck, we have Mud Dragon and Garura for the super poly target. We also have Kagari. I was running the second Sky Striker, but then I figured you probably don't need it. It's just for like Honor drones for the second time, but sometimes you just go into Kagari and then just summon this, and then you go into Dark or like Hida. So it doesn't matter. You have Nightmare Phoenix, as mentioned above. There are six of these, and also Sprite Elf to bring back like potentially a Link 2 to go straight into Access Code, or just a Maxi sometimes. You never know. You also have Celine, Queen of Master Magic Magicians. I was considering running two of these. You might try it out. If you don't run Super Poly, you're gonna have like two free slots to experience with, and that's pretty good. Experiment, not experience. God damn it. Uh okay, we have access code and also last salt is underworld goddess close work. This one's important. Sometimes you can cheese the masquerade from the opponent. Anyway, once Kashtira comes, I don't think this deck is gonna work anymore. You probably want to run some Kaiju though, if you still want to run this deck. I mean, it's not bad. If they lock the wrong thing, like Monster Zone, you still have these. But you know, it's tough. It's tough. So I decided to climb early. We're gonna save Sky Striker for the worst matchup because arguably this is my best deck. That's my best deck I have on this account. So yeah, best shot, I guess. Climb pretty fast with this deck early season. Thank you all for watching. Here are the replays, and I'll see you next time.